Hello friends, I'm Colonel Failure and this is Automation Empire, where in the previous episode we managed to automate the Empire quite significantly. We now have all of our trucks being fulfilled by the beautiful Claw trains, and we've spent a shed load of cash on upgrading all of that lot to work at a fairly optimum fashion. So as you'll see, Claw trains now, maximum speed. Mine carts, maximum speed, and the turnaround of trucks, maximum speed. So it's all going well. It's going about as well as expected. Now, about 1,000 of you have pointed out that I don't need one box factory to one conveyor system. It doesn't work very effectively, and therefore there is a certain amount of call to kind of change up what I've got going on in here, and I'll do it at some point. I can't bring myself to do it at the moment because it looks lovely. Look at it. Look, isn't it lovely? It's just super with stuff zipping around. So I'm going to leave it alone. What we are aiming for, however, is the next course toward prosperity, which is the combiner, which I can afford now. There we go. We can now build combiners. Apparently that was 500,000 research points. Well, I barely felt it. Anyway, today we're going to see what we can combine and the sort of mayhem that we'll get into as a result of that. So feel free to stick around and watch that happen. Now, in order to make use of the combiner, we're going to be combining coal and iron that has been pre-smelted. The option one would be to do it here in kind of the main factory. And as mentioned, the main factory does need tearing apart. What's going on here? Why don't you do this, and then everything will be groovy. That's it. Because groovy's important. Go on, there you are. Hoover it up. There you go. Keep rolling. That's the ticket. Yeah, so the temptation is to just knock all of this down and go again. But I can't bring myself to knock it all down and go again now. I only just got it done the first time round. So we'll leave that alone for the time being. Now, we've got a dab more iron ore out here that we could be tootling around with. I don't think we will. I think we'll leave that alone. We've got a load more iron down the bottom here as well that we could be tootling around with. But again, it's not really the right stuff. No, we're going to head over here because you've got oil. I assume that's oil. I have no idea. It could be. You've then got gold, which is jolly exciting, and you've then got more coal, which we're going to need. And then over here we've got. I'm sorry, I'm going as fast as I can. Over here we've got some more coal and some more iron. I think we might have found our locale here. But before then, I want to get up another research lab that starts chewing through gold. The reason being that I want trains, and they're going to require me to chew on some gold, as well as shipping, well, an extra couple of thousand, a third as much again, in terms of resources going out. We'll worry about that in the fullness of time. Anyway, we need to put another research hopper, bunker, setup, system, dealio kind of thing over here somewhere. And I don't really understand where the best place to put it. I don't understand. What are you talking about? I don't know where the best place is to put it. I think probably about there, with a minecart system that comes in with hoppers full of gold, and it's going to come quite some distance. In fact, it's going to come a ludicrous distance. But first, let's just make sure we can actually do this, shall we? Otherwise, I'm going to have to come up with a new scheme. Right, so if we go like this. Oh, yeah. Oh, it's quite happy to do so. Right, okay, we're going. Go on, roll. Yeah, there you go. This ensures, this perfectly aligned bit of electrical cableage will ensure that everything is working off one grid. Because that way, any power that we tip in somewhere else will contribute towards the grid. Right, yeah, let's bung in. I don't think I need to, actually. No, you're already connected. All right, that's good. And then we're just going to start mining gold straight away because I don't need to do anything clever with it. We just we'll just chuck it out into the research lab. I'll do one for starters. There you go. See, it's going. Look at that. It's doing the thing. Now then, do we just go for loading up a cart or do we put a little hopper thing in there first. No, I think we'll just load up a minecart. So give me a chucker outer, one of those. Right. Are you going to plan this before you start mashing minecart through the... never mind. I don't need to ask, do I? Right, we'll go minecart ramp. No, we won't. Okay, well, don't then. We only want to send one. This seems like overkill to send one minecart up the Fandangle here, but so be it. Now, several of you have pointed out, and I knew it already, that minecarts go faster when they're up in the sky. So we'll send them up in the sky. I don't know if they go higher at level 3 than at level 2, but level 2 will suffice. We'll just mosey on this way a bit. This is going to be quite an expensive bit of track. Oh, it only wants to go that far. All right. No, look, no. Stop trying to turn the corner. I just need you to go straight. All right, maybe if we look at it. There. No, straight. Whatever. Come on, why are you being finicky with me? Come on, and then we'll go this way. That's it. Yeah. All of this. Yeah. As you can see, this is what we in the trade call an excessively long bit of minecart track here. Now, we can also, of course, use this gold to increase our overall income, but I'm not going to do that yet. No. Right, sling that there. Then we'll go over here and stick in our research lab, because we might as well just get this going. Stick you. Well, actually, let's just bung it on the end here. Yeah. Right. Okay, and then one piece of track. Again, clicking on the track tool rather than the tool you actually need to use. Grab this, grab the sucker upper. That's it. And then bang in a minecart dropper off kind of a situation. Over to here. Take her up a level. And connect the whole thing up. Piece of cake. There you go. This is bang for buck. Now, I'm going to be leaving... I mean, this is not an efficient way to run, but as soon as I've got the 50 gold done... Actually, I'll check to see what else needs gold. There you go. Just put a cart on there. Off you trot. And there we go. You know what someone should do? Someone should lay 2 sets of minecart track next to each other and drag race these things and see what we get from it. So there we go. He's rocking and rolling. He's got a minecart full of gold. We just got to keep an eye on him to make sure he doesn't leg it, because these minecarts, they have their aspirations towards boat drinks, and we don't want him legging it with all of the valuable materials. And suck it up. There she blows. Right, good. So this is now going to. That's 4 cars worth there. So, it's not going to last that long. Everything else is... How are we doing on this? Keep saving it up for the moment. No sense cashing in the research just yet, although I probably will do in about 5 minutes. Right, have you done your first one? Gold. Perfect. Now, next test. Make sure it's gold and not gold. It's gold ore. And it wants gold doing. Oh, all right. Sorry, mate. You're not helping. We could say that you were part of the problem rather than part of the solution. It means I've got to build a flipping gold smelting factory out here. Oh well. Okay. Well, it's not like it's going to waste. I've got an infinite resource there that we're tootling away with. But to be honest, I think that was rather obvious, and I should have spotted it. Oh well. C'est la vie. Right. Okay. Needs smelting. Now, can you... Here's something I've not tried. If I were to put my factory here, it doesn't need to be very big, only needs enough for a smelter, to be honest. If I do that, I might have to delete it. Yeah, I'm going to have to delete it. Do you know why I'm going to have to delete it? Because the hole is going to be in the wrong place. I'm going to try and get one of the 3-length tubes to come direct into the factory. I don't think it's going to work. I think the only thing that can transcend from outside the factory to in, it's going to have to be here, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Why? Okay, because, look, this is showing me where it's going to be able to put a door. Yeah? You can't put a door on something that straddles the two, whereas it can put a door there. So if we come out like this, Right, something like that. That's more than enough space. Then we'll be able to put a door directly opposite the hatch. Yeah, I've seen the power's gone off. I've overjuiced the power. To be honest, I find it a little bit unfair that applying one extra bit of power shuts off the entire thing. Can we fit there? Yeah, you can. There you go. Have some more juice. That's gonna make my bill every month go up significantly. So can we now transfer the tube of this into where I need it, which is in there? Answer: no. Can't be done. Yeah, flipping. No, clicking it 1,000 times isn't going to make that work. All right, we're going to have to use a minecart for this. Do you want to leave this where it is, or do you want to move it? Well, you know I like to move it. Move it. Shut up. Right, okay. Get rid of a bit of this. We'll use most of it, but I'm going to clear it back a bit first, and then we'll reconnect with it in a moment. All right. Yeah, just thank you. Yeah, get shot of it. Yep, because it wasn't in a good place for the other gold finanglers anyway. Right, so then he did build a factory. All right, we'll wang it out here. There you go. That's enough space. I've measured that, obviously. And then something doorish about there. Yeah, that ought to do something. And then a minecart track. We won't bother with any interstitials. We'll just go with one minecart track running manfully up the flipping stupid door alignment. Okay, go on. Just that. Give me this. Wang it around the other way. Wang it. Thank you. Consider yourself wanged. And then whiz this through. Yeah. Okay, there you are. Look. Beautiful. Beautiful. Totally awesome. Now then, you can't stick anything into a refiner until it's been boxed. Do I need to refine double the merchandise here? Yeah, probably. All right, well, look, start boxing as soon as you get up to this bit. So if we stick a little hose to suck stuff up on the end of that. Okay, hose, stick, hose. That one, yep. Get sucking. Right, you have a cart. There you go. Actually, look at that. I mean, you can see already that is much slower than this young tearaway up here that currently lives without purpose. So that's all jolly good. Right. Okay. Yeah. Good. That's now being boxed. From the box, we shall go into. Do we want to do 2 times the furnacing? I think we probably do. So let's. Because we'll just sell the other lot. It's not like I haven't got to fling some stuff out. How are you planning to do this? Well, let's take a one of those, and we'll go to about here. All right. Are you building something brilliantly efficient? Sure, if that's how you want to describe it. Now, yeah, I can't do that, can I? Can you? No, you can't have them overlapping. So if we stick one on each side like that. Then we should be able to grab it and run with it. Is my reckoning. And then we'll sling you down that way. We'll sling you down this way. Yeah, you've got a bit further to go, but these are going to be the crates that are tough enough to cut the mustard that are going that way. Sling them on there, and then we'll take one minecart out to research, and we'll take another one out to go and be loaded. Do you want to use a? Go on, surely you want to use a claw train for that. I'm not convinced that I do. I'll be honest with you, not convinced. How much do we actually need in terms of gold research in the future? You need 300 grain meal. Who knows? You need 100 gold. Okay. You need flipping all sorts of rubbish. You need gold fuel. Who could tell? I mean, and we can have you once we hit 9,000 kilos. Well, we're a way off that yet. So maybe I do want to sling all of this down to the research area, and we set 2 research bays in motion, and harvest using both. Maybe. Yeah. In the meantime, however, let's just make sure that this actually does something. There you go. Go on, hook up. You've made me use one pole, and strictly speaking, one more pole than I really needed to. But that's life, and it's okay. There you go. You've gone that way. Now, it's probably going to grab them all and send them that way up until we build a backlog up, and then it will do both sides. Won't it? Yeah, you do want to do both sides, don't you? Go on. Yeah, right. That's you stuffed. Oh, no, not stuffed. Because, haha, I'll have this one as well, thanks. And then... Lovely. Right, okay, good. That's both sides operational. So if we then... What's the simplest way of doing this? You've got boxes, yeah, which you've got to turn back into raw materials again to stick on a minecart. Or you use a claw train. But then it still needs extracting from the box. Alright, okay. Well, in which case, get it extracting from boxes. Alright, okay. So it would be better to have this in the middle. Some kind of tanker type deal here. In the middle, like that. You're going to have to take your belts out by one. Okay, alright, that's fine. Belts out by one to there. Alright. Yep. And then stick a box trasher at the end of those. On. Yeah. On. Yep. And then just work your way back. Okay. You've made a mess of that already. No, I haven't. I chose to put my corner somewhere else. That's all. You don't know what you're talking about, Governor. Right. You want to go this way? No, you don't. You want to go that way? Yes, you do. Right, you want to go the other way. Right. Okay, yeah, that's going to work, kind of. And then don't start doing this till you're ready. Grab the hose. Like that. And one like this. Yeah, good. And then you've got your output hose, which you bung on there, which has a bit of minecart underneath it. Like this. How long are you going to make this? Let's say we'll go for 2, so I'll give it 3, and then we'll have you up and away out of the side hatch, which is yet to be created, which of course is not in a straight line, because that would be far too convenient now, wouldn't it? All right, stay on ground level and go out of there, and then we'll side hatch you. We'll do all of the elevatory business when you've done with this. Oh, you really? You're not going to let... okay, fine. Then that door's surplus to requirements. Just whiz that around the corner like that. Get another flipping door built. Come here. Just... Would you please... No, we'll aim for that one. Let's be really conservative about which door we reckon we can get through. And then fling that out the door. Grumbling all the time. Stupid flipping system and its... inefficiencies. Right, okay, and then we'll connect these up like this. No, we won't. We'll do it over here, and then we'll do it like that. Beautiful. Right, there you go. Marvellous. And what else do we need to do? Well, hook those up, perhaps. Well, that's a crazy scheme. And we'll go down there. Right, are you working? Hoover it up. Good. Okay, good. Right, yeah. Do the same with this one. Do you fancy... Oh, no, never mind. No, I think you're going to have to grab the bespoke here. No, that's not the bespoke you want. That's the bespoke you want. There you are. Okay. We're in motion. Right, now then, add another night. What do we think? 2? Yeah, I reckon 2 will be enough. Where's it up to? So it's coming round the mountain. Right about now. Okay. Alright, good. Well, the empties are being disposed of, and we've got the rest of it all... well, it's grabbing them. How many carts you got now? 9. 9 cartloads of golden, fruity goodness. And then we're coming in, and load her up. And you, and clear off. Right, and that's going to wang itself out to the other end, where we're going to need a secondary research lab in order to make the most out of this. So that'll be something else to spend some money on, I suppose. Also worth noting at this point, my money's going down really, really quickly. So whatever your recovery plan is here for the economy, time to put it into motion. I bet you won't fit there, will you? No, too much to hope for. Instead, we will then, well, put the hose pipe in first, right, and then carts 1 and 2 can have their own dedicated hosiery. I know hosiery means something else, but they can have it anyway, and that'll be super duper. All right, fling that in there. Give it a technical pipe. You mean electricity? That's technical, isn't it? Good. Right, let's cash this lot in. Thank you. Yeah. Thank you. Yes, thank you. Jolly good of you to turn up today. Excellent work. So, I mean, the ore that I've been processing so far, it's not wasted. I've still had research points out of it. It just hasn't, hasn't contributed towards the bonus goal of actually refining the gold. Now, here's another consideration for you. Yeah, I know. I'm full of considerations. Do we need to chew through any more iron ore or coal ore that has been, well, it's not ore anymore, is it? Coal or iron that has been smelted in order to unlock anything else? The answer is no. In which case, I can get rid of all of this long distance infrastructure that we're using here. We don't need to do that anymore. We can just switch that off. Oh wow! There was an interesting. I'll wait for this to come back and do it again because check the speed difference. What up? Yeah, it really means business. Yeah, so I think we can save quite a bit of money by bulldozing this bad boy here. Kill it. Yeah, right, good. And that one. Yeah, turn it off. Don't need it. We're going to have to go up and be personal. Demolish that at the same time. Now, obviously, this is going to slow research point earning down, but frankly, I don't need to spend it with the same level of ferocity that I have been doing so far. So that's all. Are you just purposefully making this difficult? Or am I being difficult? There we go. Get rid of that. Get shot of all of this. I'll take all of the money back, thank you. That's jolly decent of you. And then we lower our running costs, and we'll shut down the extra chaps that we've got going on there as well, because we're still going to be bringing in research points from gold. Maybe not at the same rate that we were doing before, but not having to pay for extra stuff is probably a smart move, because what I have read on the comments on the internets is that the taxation that you pay is based on your lifetime earnings. So you end up paying more tax every single year because obviously you've earned more every single year. So there is very definitely a clock ticking that you need to abide by. Right, get rid of the hose pipe as well. Well, that's good. This has earned me a bit of cash back. Now, there's nothing to say, of course, that I wouldn't have needed that train in the short term anyway, but tough. Right, what have you still got left? You've got one left. You've got one left. Right, once you're through with that, we'll knock you out and all. Right, and this bit of minecart track is not big enough for that one to pick up a load, so we'll go one further. There we go. Cool. So that will hopefully cut my running costs down a smidge. And I think as long as I stick with that policy, it's probably a winner. Right. So next time around, we're going to build a factory that will turn this into something heavy and metallic. Heavy metallic is what we're doing next. That most favourite among musical connotations. A connotation, nonetheless. Right. Let's see if we can get an action shot of the mine carts full of gold. And I'll draw some like dollar bills on the thumbnail and stuff, and that'll make you all jolly excited. You'll go, oh, look, he thinks he's worked out how to make a ton of money. No, he's not. He's just refining the gold. Oh, hang on, that's the shot. We'll sit there. We'll wait for it to come back, and then we'll have the shot. That's the shot. I've been Colonel Failure. Subscribe to this series to ensure that you'll subscribe to the series. The byproduct of that, of course, will be you'll also be subscribed to my channel. Can't be helped. But I think you'll find it is both enriching and uplifting and available to you on a near daily basis. I'll be back soon with another one. Thanks for watching. Cheerio.